Hey guys, Riker Rider here, and sorry for the delayed updates, but I've been sick all week, and I didn't have any Donkey Kong Land 3 recorded in advance. I do have some good news, though. I am going to go get my computer taken to the shop Tuesday afternoon to see what's wrong with it, and depending on how much it costs to get fixed, I may be back up and running full speed quicker than I thought I would be. I don't know what I'm going to do after Donkey Kong Country 3, or Donkey Kong Land 3 rather, and I'm pretty much going to have to record it all this weekend since I do all the editing on the desktop, and I may not have access to it for a while after that. Excuse me. In any case, I couldn't find anybody to go through the Return to Ravnica box with me, so it's going to be just me. However, I am going to be doing something interesting. I'm going to be parring this box. Now, the idea of parring a box is not always just excuse me, insert amazing rare here and get out. It's knowing when to get out. Like, when you're parring a box, it's often correct to it can often be correct to quit while the best rare is still left in the box. Another thing that's going to throw off the math a lot is in Return to Ravnica, there are a lot of cards that are worth high single digits, but very few cards that are worth 10 plus. In the Mythic Rare slot, there are 6 Mythic Rares worth at least $10, and there are at least 7 Rares worth $10. So there are 1.65 good Mythics per box and 4.16 good Rares per box. I'm going to be opening the entire box, obviously, but I want to see if I can find the best or close to the best stopping point. The idea is basically to figure out when you've opened enough good things out of it to either sell the rest in lots or use them for drafts. Now, a lot of dealers used to do this, but ever since Mr. Edwards put out his great book about the secondary market for collectibles in general, dealers have caught on to people not buying loose sealed product because it's probably been gone through like this. In any case, I've got a little spreadsheet I've got in my machine right now. I've got TCG Player open to check prices. I've got my statistics open someplace else. So, yeah, let's go. Let's start. The cost of this was $120, so the cost of each pack individually will be $333, and that's what we're going to go off of. I'm actually really excited for this set because this is the first set that, well, this is a return to the first world that I took part in. I'm not going to count the value of uncommons and foils in the value because they throw off your parring. I think there's a foil in this pack already. Ooh, ouch, that sucked. And it's not a very good foil either. Guild Feud. That's not a very good start. What is the price of Guild Feud? 56 cents. So we're in the hole already. Lands go here. Like, not even any good uncommons. Most of the good cards in this set are concentrated in the rares and the uncommons. Because there are a lot of cards that are just below $10. So I played werewolves tonight at standard. Didn't do that well. Went 2-2. But I had fun playing the deck, and I think it's going to be a much better deck once control starts to... what is it? Oh, a Cackler. That's a good uncommon. And a Deathrite Shaman. Excellent. Deathrite Shaman, I believe, is around $5. Deathrite Shaman. Deathrite Shaman, $5.83. You'll find that a lot of cards in the set are about there. But we still haven't hit anything quote-unquote good. And there's still a long ways to go. Another thing I do like about this set is the common enemy duels. They're great for Pauper. They're great for people trying to build decent mana bases on a budget. I think it was just a great idea to put those in. I definitely wasn't expecting them to be common. Ew. I don't like that very much either. Wild Beast Master. Although I have heard a couple people playing... A couple people have been playing around with that card in like mid-rangey green decks because it seems really powerful with Rancor. It is still a 3-mana 1/1, which is a strike against it. 54 cents. So still haven't made it back. Well, all we need is one good card, and we're right in it. I should get these commons out of the way. Like I was saying, I'm not actually going to like bail and save any of these packs for drafting. And I do need the uncommons out of this set as well. And I'm probably going to win enough packs to be able to draft. Like, not every week, but every other week. That's a Golgari Charm. Wow, I can't hit nothing today. Martial Law. Although I do think that Martial Law is a card that might see a little bit of play because it's an arrest that isn't necessarily linked to a certain one creature. Like, it just basically says your best creature doesn't do anything anymore, even if that best creature changes. The charm's good, though. I'm definitely gonna have a use for that. I don't know if I'm gonna play it in tokens because the -1/-1 mode isn't very good. The enchantment removal is gonna be nice because there's gonna be a lot of enchantments in this format. My favorite cancel art is still Alara. Rest. Oh, Dread Militant. That's an uncommon. Can we stop with these stupid ones? I'm getting tired of them. Like, is Havoc Festival even playable in EDH? Now, one thing that definitely sucks about parring is that if you go for a long time and don't end up finding anything, you have to figure out when is a good time to back out and just cut your losses. But we still have all the expected good rares in the box still. So I think it's right to keep going. I mean, sometimes you just hit a bad box. Come on. Huh. At least it's playable. But, come on, Corpsejack Menace? That was one of the promos. I think Corpsejack Menace is worth a little bit more than $1, though. Not by much. So we're $10.68 in the hole after 6 packs. Ew. I guess it just doesn't like me, but yeah. Trader's Instinct at common is going to ruin so many. Oh, Grizzly Salvage. That's a good common. No Rootborn Defense yet. None of the stuff I want for T2. Oh, Call the Conclave. Cool. Come on, seriously? Ooh. Oh, that's neat. That's a foil Azorius Charm. But still, I'm getting like every bad rare. So who wants to call it now? The Zor's Elecutor is in the box. $0.47, $13.54 in the hole. Okay, next one. I'm really scared of this card in Standard because I'm going to play tokens and it's really good against it. And just 1 mana removal right now there isn't very much of. Wow. This is beyond stupid. Grave Betrayal is 52 cents. I know all the good stuff is still out there. It's out there, just gotta find it. Oh yeah, Aerial Predation. A lot better in Limited than everybody thinks. There's a lot of flyers out there in this format. Another Charm. Wow, a Grove. Now it's just teasing me. The Night Token will be great though. I can use that. But really, a Grove? No price? Oh, the app's just messed up. I think it's about 75 cents. We'll just say that for now until it refreshes. But I want to say it's about 75 cents. Because it was a promo. Like, none of these rares I'm getting are even good and limited. Oh, 75 cents on the nose. I was right. Sundering Growth playable, I think. Selesnya Charm. Cool. Really? Really? I just got one of these with store credit today. What am I going to do with it? There's got to be another deck I can put that in. Utvara Hellkite is $2. $201. I need to hit like a Jace or something in order to get out of the hole here. I think it's going to be one of those boxes where I'm going to have to just cut my losses. Wow. Watch this be like my, what was it? My M13 box, where all the money was on, like, the last 12 packs. But I've hit 3 of the release promos just in the first 11 packs. Like, the Supreme Verdict that I got as a promo is worth more than anything I've opened so far. All the big money's still out there. Slitherhead is fine. Mizium Mortars. Guess that's okay. Oh, I got the Armada Worm token. Cool. I think this token's hard to find. So, Mizium Mortars. Mizium Mortars, $447. Yeah, I don't think we have a choice but to keep going. There's no reason to stop with all this stuff still out there. It's because of the uniformity of... I want that as my wallpaper. I'm going to just put it over here because I like it. It's a good limited trick, definitely. I think there's foil in this pack. Dragmangler's good. Wow, growing ranks. Now you're just teasing me. I got my butt beat by this card at the pre-release. So bad. It's a very good limited card, yes, but now it's just teasing me. Growing ranks, 116. So I'm like 24 in the hole. Can't find anything to get myself out of this. Rootborn Defense. The budget EDHers are loving Transguild Promenade because it's a second Rupture Spire. Wow, Slaughter Games. Well, I guess my last couple of boxes have been good, just not this one. So how much is Slaughter Games? 1 on the nose. Come on, there's got to be some Shocklands in here somewhere. This is Ravnica, there's got to be some Shocklands. I think this is going to be a sideboard card for green-white decks. Depends on how much, depends on how much like red aggro there is, but I think it's definitely playable. Judge's Familiar. Oh, cool. There we go. That's my 4th Temple Garden. I don't even need to trade. Temple Garden. 1161. But do we stop here? I say the answer is no. Because there's still on average 3 more good cards. Like 3 more good rares that are out there. Like 3 more good rares and 1 good mythic that are still out there. So I think we keep going. And there are a lot of things like we haven't hit a Dreadbore yet, we haven't hit a Detention Sphere yet. There's still plenty of good things out there. Gristly Salvage. Why does such awesome art have to get wasted on cards that won't even get played in Limited? I never understood that. Rakdos. Huh. Interesting. Now, Rakdos actually puts me in an interesting place. How much is Rakdos? Rakdos is $7.95. So we're down. We're still down 13. I don't think it's right to stop here either, because we've still got 17. No, we've got 19 packs to go. I think we keep going. I think we keep going. Well, it makes me happy I've got my 4 Temple Gardens. And I traded a bunch of zombie stuff, and the Frost guy I got at the pre-release for a couple of Overgrown Tombs. Knew it. Knew this would be in here. Azor's Elecutors. It's also very rare in boxes to get like duplicate mythics, or you'll have like 1 duplicate rare maybe. And that's why I'm continuing to go. But the mythic rares definitely make it harder to par. Like it's easier with pre-mythic rare sets. Maybe. Oh, Slitherhead. Wow. Just wow. I don't know what to say. Mana Bloom. I've heard a couple people say that Mana Bloom is a sleeper because it's not card disadvantage and it's kind of acceleration. Like it's acceleration for a turn that doesn't cost you card advantage, but I think it's too much tempo to play. And you won't want to play it for more than like X's, 2 or so. So I definitely think that Jundin zombies are going to be decks. Is it Charm? Wow. Just hates me. I've given up almost all that ground from the Temple Garden and the Rakdos. Rootborn Defense can go over there. But yeah, people were right. The commons in this set suck. The uncommons are fine. Like, Blister Coil Weird's pretty cool. Another Azorius Charm. I just got this guy for playing in a tournament. I think on the next big thing we open, we do have to stop though. $0.92 for Deadbridge. I think on the first big thing, we definitely have to stop, though. Gristly Salvage. Foil in this pack, I think. Ash Zealot, that's not bad. Ooh, the foil rare. But we don't count that in parring. And it's actually not bad. It's not too bad a foil rare. I mean, there could be another one, but I doubt it. Is this the stack? Yeah, that's the stack. And I should probably move these. So, Ash Zealot. Ash Zealot, 271. This box is horrible. Counterflux. Good card, not worth much. Counterflux. 180. It's going to be all over on one side. Which is really irritating. When people split boxes and then all the good cards are on one side. That's happened to me before. Overgrown Tomb number 3, awesome. And that, I think, is where I stop. I'm going to be opening the whole thing, obviously. But that would definitely be where I would just stop and take my losses. Overgrown Tomb, 1611. Now, let's turn this column red. Or I'll just bold it. So that's where I stopped. But it's nice I got both the Shocklands I was looking for. Temple Garden and Overgrown Tomb. So I've got 4 Gardens, 3 Tombs. All I really need to do is pick up Abrupt Decays and my deck will be done. Maybe there will be one in here, who knows. But 1374 in the hole is where I stopped. With 13 packs to go. Jared. And, ooh, this might actually be worth a pretty penny at some point, because a lot of the Ghostly Prison style enchantments tend to be great casual favorites. So Jared, what are you worth? Jared is 368. I still think I got out at a pretty good time. Because we've hit 2 mythics, so there's only like Like, I don't even know if there's a 50-50 chance we've got a good Mythic left in the box. Rakdos Charm, Dryad Militant. Oh, Collective Blessing. Excellent. That's 1 of 2 for my deck. Just because it's a 6-mana enchantment, don't dismiss the card. It's like Overrun. It just ends games. Collective Blessing, 84 cents. I don't think it's going to go above, like, bulk status, but it'll definitely be good in the deck it's designed to be played in. I also got to play some more on Cockatrice, I think, to get it to work right. That's a Smiter. Not the best card in the world, but I'll definitely have some trade stuff for next week. 470, huh? Okay. And we've got 10 to go, I think. This should be about 10. My math's right. Foil in this pack, I think. Oh, cool. Foil Island, too. Have there been 2 foil basic? No, that's my foil basic, but yeah, I was bound to hit a whoopee cushion eventually. Conjured Currency. I mean, I guess Zedru would play it. But I don't know. Like, Zedru would be the only deck that would play that card ever. And the Zedru deck I want to build is actually a blink deck with, like, Restoration Angels and come into play dudes and stuff like that. I know Bant's better color, but then I'll have 4 Bant decks and, yeah, 4 Bant decks. 3 is enough. That is a Supreme Verdict. Supreme Verdict. At some point, I would also like to build Blue Light Control. Supreme Verdict, 614. Unless we hit money in the last few packs, it looks like I got out at a very good time. The Dispel reprint is definitely interesting. I always liked that card. I am looking forward to drafting this set. Oh, that's a Syncopate. Wow, 2 foil rares in their junk. Is this even playable in EDH? Firemind's Foresight. 55 cents. Yeah, I've got 7 packs to go. There are no foil rares left because we've hit both of those. There's supposed to be 1 per box, but I've noticed a lot of boxes of late have had 2. I do like the setting of Ravnica as well. I'm probably going to get the ebook for Ravnica when it comes out. Another Judge's Familiar. There we go. That probably saved the box, but That probably saved the box. 1942. So that's Abrupt Decay number 2. I might be able to play this full power after all. It would just be a matter of getting one more Abrupt Decay. Because I got one at the pre-release, one at... I got one at the pre-release, one now. I mean, I can get another one, but it's very unlikely. Nice key rune. Jared's Orders. I really like this card, but I don't have a deck for it at the moment. Jared's Orders. $125. The foil Sphere Safety was nice, and the Abrupt Decay was a nice surprise too. But given what we'd hit, I think getting out at the tomb may have been correct, because we had to hit something huge in order to get out of the hole. Hypersonic Dragon. Have we hit all 5 of the pre-release promos? What's the one we haven't hit? We've hit Carnival Hellsteed, the Goliath. We hit the Golgari one, the Selesnya one, the Izzet one, the Rakdos one. We haven't had Archon of the Triumvirate yet. Most of these blue-red cards I'm kind of disappointed to open, because I don't have very many EDH decks that have blue and red in them that would want a card like Hypersonic Dragon. I mean, I guess I got to see how many sorceries I have in that deck. Rootborn Defense. Card's bonkers. That is a Cryptborn Horror, and that is the Elemental token from Grove of the Guardian. Excellent. I definitely think that Cryptborn Horror can be a card. It's a better drop on like turn 4 than it is 3. Like I think when you build your deck, you have to treat Cryptborn Horror as a 4-drop. Wow, this is a dumb limited pack. Sphinx of the Chimes. Oh, awesome, a foil Gristly Salvage. I like playable commons. So we have to hit something huge in order to get out of the hole here. One Selesnya Charm. I'm gonna have to get those before Friday. Unless I can pick one up here. Key Rune. Treasured Find. Oh, like a Dreadbore, I guess. Sure. Not the worst thing. Dreadbore is $7.48. Okay, last pack. How many mythic rares have we hit? 3? That means we should find one in here. Where are you, Tristani? Where are you? Oh, awesome! That saved my box. Hi there, Jace! Wow, that upset my parings so badly. $39.20. Wow. Wow, that screwed up my parings so badly. But sometimes that happens. Sometimes you leave the best card in the box, but in the long term, that's right. Well, that's not horrible. That definitely could have gone a lot worse. In any case, I'll see you guys for Donkey Kong Land 3 when I get around to recording it.